Hey, this is Dignity Guitars, and this video is about sweep picking. It's just a basic video, so I'll just show some 3-string arpeggios. Well, it's a very tricky technique, so you have to practice it a lot. You can't expect that you watch this video and can play it after it. It's not possible. You have to build up the speed and that it sounds clear and smooth and so on and so on. Well, what do you need for playing arpeggios? You need a guitar with strings on it. I use 11 to 50, but it doesn't matter because I got many guitars with many different strings on it, so it doesn't matter. I can play with every guitar arpeggios. It's just practicing. Well, I use this plaque. It's a Jim Donald Jazz 3 with a sharp tip on it. It's actually really doesn't matter which pick you use because I can play with every pick, but I prefer these ones because they support shredding and they're very thick and it makes it sound more smooth and clear. Yes, some people use hair bands on the first frets to mute the strings when you go off them, but it's kind of cheating, so I don't use it. The first arpeggio I will show you will be in the key of A major. That means that we have to start on the 3rd string in the 11th fret. That means that the second note will be in the 12th fret on the 2nd string. And now the 3rd note will be in the 11th fret again on the 1st string. And now pull on and pull off in the 14th fret. And now the whole thing back again. Now we have this. Well, for the right hand technique, it's actually the same with chords. Let's take a normal C chord. When you go down, you use downstrokes. And when you go up, you use upstrokes. Well, and it's the same with arpeggios. If you go down, you use downstrokes. And when you go up, you use upstrokes. Well, the minor arpeggio is pretty similar to the major one. That means that we just have to change one note. So we start like before. And now we go on the 10th fret on the 1st string. And now pull on and pull off in the 14th fret. And back again. Very often there's the problem that when you play arpeggios very fast, especially 5 and 6 string arpeggios, that the note you hit before rings when you get off the string. And there are 2 techniques to mute it. The first one is that you mute it with your whole hand like you normally mute your guitar, but this is kind of complicating because you have to move on your bridge and there are easy ways to do it. The second technique is that you mute it with your thumb. That means you hit the first note, and when you go to the second note, you mute the first note with the thumb. And for this you don't have to move your hand on the bridge. So when you play it now, it should sound like this. And but you can't mute it when you do upstrokes, and for this there's another technique, and it's called play clear. And yeah, now you could ask, how can I play clear? Well, it's just practicing, because for this one it's kind of difficult. When you get up and you get off the string like this, then you have to you don't have to go really off the string. That means that you let your finger on the string but that you can mute it. Yeah. It's like this then. But you don't get off the string, you know? I still have my finger on the string, so that I can mute it with the finger. Now you should practice it a lot and raise up the speed, and the best thing would be that you sit down with a metronome and just do it step by step with like 5 or 10 BPM steps, so that you're able to play Bullet for My Valentine's Eye of the Storm solo, because it just involves those two arpeggios I showed to you, and the speed is high enough to say you should start with 5 or 6 string arpeggios, so it's a very good practice.